So I'm wondering, am I being primitive, or Brazilian butt lift is not that cool at all? Because for me, it's like, why, why are we just doing so much to just praise something that is like destructive to us as a human being? Why, when did we come this influence as a society? I actually celebrate social media, and that's why I'm on social media, and that's why I keep posting on YouTube, because I feel like I will reach more people when I do post on social media, because I understand the influence that social media do have. But we have gotten to a point as a society that we are just being influenced even in the worst ways. I have been seeing this trend of like people doing a Brazilian butt lift, especially here in Africa. It's like right now Brazilian butt lift is actually on its what is it called, peak, you know. I am for women should do whatever they want, and if you have watched my channel a lot of times, you realize that I always advocate for what women want, because I grew up in a patriarchal society, and I grew up in a society where women were not allowed to like talk, where women were always, their lives were always planned for them. But one of the things that I won't agree with is the Brazilian butt lift. I don't care if you do it, that's okay, that's upon you. But I'm talking to people who have, maybe you're thinking about doing it and you're like, am I gonna do it? Me, I cannot fathom going through a knife just for me to get a butt lift. No, no, because tell me, guys, how are you guys having somebody just there up there inside your butt doing stuff with whatever they're doing, the cutting, all of this stuff? Why are we doing so much? Okay, I know there's so many people who are saying that they're doing it for their own confidence, so that they can lift their ego or how they feel about themselves. But I don't think you're doing that for yourself. I think people are just following the trends that are there on the media, and also other people are following trends that are westernized. People are following the trends of like the US, especially the US, and people are also following the trends for like the black creators who, like in the US, who have done such things. But you know, me personally, even as a society, like let's say in Kenya, I don't believe we have the necessary tools to be able to perform such surgeries. There is a woman who recently died, actually this year, when undergoing a surgery, and it's like she died during the surgery. Okay, she died during the surgery. And how many more women need to die before we learn a lesson? How many more women need to die before we stop normalizing all this stuff? Because it's like, when did we get this comfortable as a society? When did we get to a point where we are saying let everybody do what they want? Yeah, I'm for let everybody do what they want, because nobody's gonna beat you because you want to do what you do want. But let us not stop influencing. There's children in this media. There's teenagers who are like 16, 17 years old. The moment they turn 18 and they get that phone, and some of them do already have a phone, when they are watching these things, it's like, okay, so this is what I'm supposed to do. I feel like the people who are doing this Brazilian butt lift, they're just people who are struggling with less confidence, and they are people who are like, they have fallen for the societal's beauty standards, because that is the only way I can explain the reason why you would let somebody go up there with a knife or a scissors. I don't know what they're using to cut. I cannot see why you would allow anybody to take fat from your belly and put it in your butt. Why? Okay, I understand. I like women with big butts. Okay, I like to see that because it's cool when it's natural. But I cannot understand, why do you have to go through so much just for you to have a butt? You could be doing that for men, okay? You can do that for men, but it's like the men do change constantly, okay? Their type do change constantly. So tomorrow your man changes and he doesn't want to be with the lady anymore, and you're already dealing with this butt, artificial butt, okay? Me personally, for me, it's just too much. It's just too much. So let me not just talk about the things that are in my head. So Brazilian butt lift surgery side effects include infection, bleeding, blood clots, fat embolism. And I know you might be wondering, what is fat embolism? Fat embolism, a rare but life-threatening complication where fat enters the bloodstream and blocks blood vessels. Choosing a qualified surgeon, okay, they're saying choosing a qualified surgeon, but if the fat get inside your bloodstream, you are risking your life, okay? We both know, like, most of the things that we do, they have risks, and most of the time you just say, okay, I might be one of the 98% that survive, but what if you are part of the 1% that don't survive? Okay, we're also dealing with asymmetry, like where your butt now is irregular shape. You want the butt for aesthetics, but constantly you need follow-up, retouch. Can you just imagine having retouch on your butt? Okay, excuse me guys, but this is just so crazy to me. Okay, and I'm not criticizing. I'm actually the last person to criticize women, because I believe in what women want to do. I believe in, like, a woman is entitled to their body. But on this one, excuse me guys, I'm not gonna run with this. Okay, I'm not gonna run with this. And it's okay if you do a Brazilian butt lift and keep it to yourself, but just don't come and tell the children who are on Instagram, okay, children who are on TikTok, coming here to tell them that this is the ultimate goal for a woman. The ultimate goal for a woman is to correct all the mistakes in your body. The ultimate goal for a woman is to become this and this, what the society is saying you're supposed to be. Okay, no, it's like, I don't see why all of this is necessary. I literally do not see. But at the same time, I know these people do have they do have reasons why they do these things. They do have their own share of, like, low confidence. I have been there, you know. I have dealt with I have dealt with me being black. Okay, and I know that sounds ironic for a girl who grew up in Africa. I have struggled with, like, me being black, because I've always been a dark girl. And I remember when I was in campus, there was a time that I was struggling with lots of acne, and one of my good friend, it's an older lady, she came to me and she told me, you know what, Wamboi, you can actually fix your face by using, there was a particular product. And it was kind of like expensive for me at the time, because I was still in campus, but I was like, I can use this product. So she went forward and showed me where I'm gonna get it, and I started using that product, and I think after 3 weeks my skin was just flawless. But one of the other things that happened to my skin is, like, my skin from that day on, it changed. Okay, it changed to the worst. I've always been like a dark girl. Like, as you can see, I'm a dark girl, I'm a black girl. And when I was using that product, my skin was constantly changing. There are times where I would get so light skin. Okay, there are times where I would get, like, there are times where my skin would go back to normal. But I was so quick to realize when that product was over, because for me, I thought it's a quick fix. I just apply, and then when the first container is over, it's just over, and I go back to my regular products that I was using. But that wasn't the case. I was stuck with this product for like 5 years. I couldn't stop. When I stopped, my face have lots of acne. Okay, when I stop applying this product, I just break out from nowhere. When I'm using this product, I can't go and stay under the sun, because my skin just became so sensitive. And I've never been that girl. I'm a black girl, I'm a dark girl, and I've always been a dark girl. And how my skin looks was what I prided myself in. I remember in high school, people used to tell me that I look like a model because of how dark, and you can see how dark I am. Okay, so I've always prided myself in how my skin looks. And the moment I realized, I recently, okay, after school, I was like, I really want to stop using this product. Okay, I don't want to be a slave of a product. I don't want to, when I stop applying something, I don't want to see acne all over my face just because I skipped 1 day of skincare, or I skipped 1 day of this product. So I went online and I did lots of research about this product. You know, initially, no, I did not look for it online. Somebody approached me and told me to use this product. That is what they use, and that's why they had a smooth skin. Okay, so I did come and I did a lot of research, and I told myself, you know what? For me, it's time for me to stop using this product. And I was not even playing. I told myself, I don't care how I'm gonna look. Okay, I'm gonna stop using this product. And that's why when the journey started, I actually stopped using that product this year, somewhere there, June or April. I just stopped using this product. But I did not just stop. I started like a process of like using a little bit, and then I transitioned to some like other friendly products. I transitioned to like Nivea, you know. And right now, as you can see, my skin is doing way better. But I think that's why I feel so sorry for these people who are falling for this. Let me tell you, before you do something that you've seen online, just do lots of research. Before you do something that somebody is telling you, do lots of research. Because for me, I've been in a very dark space with my skin for all that time. I was feeling so bad seeing my skin change, especially my face change, and it's not even rhyming with my body, you know. Because this product that this person introduced me to, it was not a good product. It was a product that was destroying my skin barrier. It was a product, I learned so much when I started researching about this product, and I was like, oh my god, I just need to stop. This is not a good product. This is not and now when I was doing the research, I understood why my skin was changing. I understood why like I couldn't stay in the sun, you know. And the day that I stopped is the happiest day of my life. Okay, the day that I told myself I'm not gonna apply this product anymore. And I had lots of it. I used to buy, you know me, I used to buy like 3 containers. of it, especially when I was in school and I was not doing well financially. I used to buy lots of it so that I can have security with this product, because I was like, this is a product that fixed my confidence. But what did it do? It did fix my confidence. Okay, it did fix my confidence at that moment. But what did it continuously do? It kept destroying my confidence for the later days. I became independent. I started depending so much on this product that when I did not have money to buy this product, I got stressed. And that is what BBL is gonna do to you. Okay, it's a quick fix. Okay, it gives you instant gratification. You feel like, oh, this is so cool. Like, so just like that, I got a bat. But let me tell you, the maintenance, okay, the maintenance with all of these toxic things that you're starting to use, the maintenance is gonna cost you your life. Please don't sell your soul for 1 minute of pleasure. Don't sell your soul for 2 months of feeling good, because I felt good for 2 months, but I have been having such a rough time with like having a different skincare, you know. And right now, I'm so proud of the journey. But I thought it's so good for me to talk about BBL, especially here in Africa. I don't think we do have the right tools to even perform such surgeries. I'm sorry, but I feel like if you really want to do these things, go to places where they have experts. Go to places where like they have done it for years. It's not like I'm advocating for it, but it's like I have to tell you guys, just be careful what you're getting yourself into. Let us redefine the beauty standards. Okay, let us redefine. Let us go back. Okay, don't let the society tell you what your skin is supposed to be, like I did. Don't let the society tell you what you're supposed to be. Don't let them tell you how your butt is supposed to look. No, don't let anybody tell you that being black is not good, because I fell for that. Okay, don't let anybody tell you that having acne is not good. Up to date, I still struggle with my acne. I have my fair share of like low days where I'm feeling like, oh my gosh, I just wish this acne is gone. But what am I gonna do? I'm gonna continue being consistent with drinking water, okay? Using products that are not toxic, because just looking yourself in the mirror and seeing yourself, your face just turn, okay, a little bit bright, it's good. When you're looking at yourself in the mirror and you see those things, and it's instant fix, you see yourself glowing, you see yourself getting more lighter, it feels good. But in the moment, just make sure like whatever you're doing serves your long-term goals. Think about yourself 50 years to come. Will that fat sag? Will you be able to maintain that butt? Okay, so I don't want it to be an emotional part, or I don't want you to watch this and feel like I'm just trying to lecture anybody. No, I'm just doing this video for people who are thinking, oh, I want to do this butt lift, but I'm feeling 50-50. Just please don't do it. Let's redefine societal standards. Maybe societal standards looks just like you. Okay, maybe societal standards doesn't look light skin. Maybe it looks just like you. Maybe the societal standards doesn't look slim. It doesn't look slender. Maybe it's a big woman. Okay, so let us be so much aware. And thank you so much guys for watching, and until next time, bye bye.